record to the cloud because my computer's running out of memory. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. So I asked Dr. Wilful for who are the editors' names and signatures. We need that. I don't have that information. This page we need to lay out. I wanted to add what Jennifer did here. I thought it'd be really cool to have, but not like the whole cover design. I thought it would be fun to just have the top part of the person here, kind of like with the type wrapping around, and then the bottom part of the layout of her person, oops, here, but no blue, come on, computer. Just show, I don't like InDesign. It's such a crappy program. So we would show the top part of the person at the computer. Maybe that's here. The type wraps around, and then maybe the legs are here. I don't know. You get to play around with this layout, but we need this Illustrator file so we can do a text wrap around this. I thought this would be really fun to do for this page. So,
yeah, that sounds cool.
You like that? Okay.
Yeah.
And then the table of contents, I had to go through what you had and just extend that white tint and just show less of what you had with it. So this is 80% or 85% opacity of the white. It'll be cleaner if we have it just going across the whole thing.
Yeah. This isn't all the pages though, obviously.
No. And I opened up the leading and I linked the text boxes so that they flow. So if you change this leading, see how they're connected?
Yeah.
Okay. That's usually how you want to do things with text if you have spread pages. This, I just kind of threw this background color in there. I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you, what color. I added, now, everyone who's done an illustration and artwork for their pages, you need to sign it. Like artwork by, and then your name. And you could be creative with that. Like you could put your name in here. Right? So let me open up this page. We have the Excel document that we have on the server. Look for it. Here. Here we go. That's not it. The names of these files are just really confusing, like submission sheets, submission order sheets, like the editorial people, they name two documents almost exactly the same. So it's kind of hard to figure out which file to open. But the file that we're referring to while we're working on this is this file. So, hey Bernard. Hi.
Hello. Sorry, I was making dinner.
That's okay. How was your birthday?
It was actually very nice.
That's good.
Oh, yes.
So we're going through what's going on with this project right now. So you can see my screen. We have a lot to do. Bernard, I had to change one of your stories a little bit of what you had done with your layout. So I'm going to go through everything I've laid out so far. Danielle's going to be taking over the production side of this and finish laying out the rest of the pages. Stephanie, your uploads for your InDesign files are missing the InDesign files. For some reason, you uploaded the wrong file. So if you look at the InDesign, there's inside pages, and we'll look at Angelica's file. Here's her folder. See the file that says INDD? That's the InDesign file. That's the file we need. I believe what you had submitted here's INDD. Now I'm confused. Did you just upload that?
Yeah, I just uploaded that one.
Oh, okay. Last week it was the wrong thing when I was working on it. When did you upload that?
I just uploaded now.
Oh, okay. So you realized you had the wrong stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right, let me go back to what I'm showing you guys. So everyone should sign their artwork, their illustration that goes with the story. This story, Season of Now, basically what I had to do is Season of Now. Dejane, you worked on this. I had, Danielle, just so you know, I have to go through here, look up the title of the story, find out who did it, look for their folder on the server, and then drop the stuff in. So Dejane,
Okay.
I had to, I just opened up your leading. It was too tight. It was hard to read. And the way, if you guys set up the pages on your InDesign files and you lock everything, it's really hard for us to copy and paste everything and move it over. It's a little bit easier if we can copy and paste it onto the page. Here's this page. This needs to be worked on more with the background and how the titles work. So these photo pages, we need to come up with, Danielle, a standard for, we have a color treatment and then the title of the photo. We have color treatment and then titles of the photos. So I want
Okay.
you
They don't all have to have the same color background though, right?
No, like
Okay.
this, I picked the color that was in this top.
Okay.
Kind of a bright yellow, but not too bright because the next page is kind of gray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you kind of want to try to get some feeling that they go together. This,
Yeah.
I just picked the same color for both pages, so it feels more like a spread.
Yeah.
These, I started formatting what Athena did by just really tightening up how this is connected together. There's no space. They're all just connected. That was kind of the best way to get that to work. And then here's her photos. This, I didn't really format these. You could leave it on a white background or add a blue background, whatever you want. And I started playing around with these layouts. Like these all need to be formatted. All right, so this is yours, Bernard. So we need you to sign your illustration, and just so you know, we need to do it's like an 1/8 inch bleed. So we got to make sure the images have bleed on where it is a full bleed, 1/8 inch all the way around. So like this image here, I can just pull it out more and I have an 1/8 inch, right? I don't know if the printer wants us to set these up as separate pages. I have to check with that, but we need to make sure we have bleed top, bottom, left, right, if the page warrants that. This page I thought was nice to let it bleed all the way around, but we have to add the photo credit here. I don't know what I did with that. The person that shot this photo, the same person that shot this photo. So I'll just put this name here, and we just need to remember to check the name on this photo. So again, I had to like work with some spacing. and font sizes. We didn't want to go over, the font shouldn't be under 11 point for the text. So here the character is, oh no, 10.5. So this is all 10.5 with 13 lead or 13.5 lead. We need to make sure like this here, it's gold, gold, gold. Like those are things that we need to check. I wasn't really noticing anyone playing around with the titles for these stories. You know, like this, it shouldn't be 10.5 for a title. It should be at least 12 to 14 point, right? For the title. So the title should be bigger.
The title is on that one. I don't know where it is.
Isn't this it?
No.
Oh.
It's called On the Couch.
Oh. So. Oh, you know what it is? I didn't get that. Okay. But see how you have the backgrounds locked? It just makes it really hard to convert the stuff over with it's locked.
Yeah, that's just when I'm making it so I don't make any mistakes. But do you want me to since we have to put our signature at the bottom, do you want us to re-upload everything?
I think at this point, if you're going to put the signature in the artwork,
Or do you want us just to send you our signature just so you can copy and paste it? I don't know which one would be easier.
wait, someone's trying to get in here. Oh, it's Jennifer. The pages are already in. So if you can, where do you want your signature? You can put it in the artwork and resend the artwork as an Illustrator file. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm having a little issue here. Hi.
Hi. So I'm missing the font for your title. Dejeuner. I'm missing your fonts, Bernard, for some of your stuff. Jennifer, can you send these Illustrator files of the guy?
Oh, okay, I thought I did, but I think it didn't go through.
I don't see it on the G drive.
Okay. You wanted the AI, right?
Illustrator, yeah. All right, so make sure if you have an illustration, you put your signature, and if you can kind of embed the signature into the artwork, that'll be the easiest, because all we have to do is replace the artwork and re-upload it with your signature into it.
So add the signature too?
Yeah, so like Bernard, here's your artwork. We're gonna have to replace this, and you could like hide your signature here, or you could have it here or on the side going vertically, however you want it. You could have it underneath or whatever. Who did we lose? Did we lose someone? Who did we lose? Oh, Danielle. We lost Danielle.
I'm still here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who did we lose? We lost somebody. No. Okay, thank you. All right, so here we are on the couch. We're missing the font for the title. He's on the ballot. I moved this around so that the file you sent over, this was like down here, not in the layout. So I kind of moved it up, and I made the ballot look like it was sticking out of the red thing. And I opened up the leading, because when you have a short, this is a poem, so it's very short, so we could have some more space. Maybe that's a little too much space, maybe take it up one. That's probably a little bit better. I added mine. Again, if you want to play with adding a background or borders to these photos, you can. That's fine with me. The dove, I don't have. Week by week, I don't have. Week by week, I don't have. Angelica, that's who we're missing. Angelica. I changed her background because I felt like the white and the text was just it was a little bit easier to read. And again, I had just left the title at 14 point, but the body copy here, it's at 12. For consistency, we need to go through everything and decide, okay, poems are going to be a certain point. I don't know. We can play around with the point sizes for the poems. They don't all have to be the same point size. They could be 12 point, they could be 11 point, but nothing under 11 point. But the plays and the long text documents, those I left at 10.5 point. This right here, I think we're going to have a problem with that in the gutter. This is your stationing?
No.
Oh, wait. Who worked on this?
I think this was Angelica's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's not here. Yeah, I'm just worried about this because it's in the gutter. But I like it, but it's going to be a problem. All right, here's the blade. You have the blade, Dejanay. So this I was able to unlock and import, but we need to add your signature. This I thought was great, but I made this bigger. I think it can be bigger. It doesn't. I think you had it super small. You had it like that small. Did you really want it that small, Dejanay?
Oh, that one's not mine.
Why do I keep thinking? Whose is that one? This is why it's so hard. We got to keep going back and forth between submissions. What I need to know, where is that one? Well, if it's yours and you see me pointing at it, just yell at me and say, that's mine, okay? If I'm not getting it right. So Bernard, is this one yours?
Yep, this is mine.
Okay, so we're missing fonts. This
Okay.
and
When I package it, don't you like get the fonts as well?
I was probably being lazy and I was tired.
Yeah, because I put the whole like packaging thing in, so with
Yeah, let me
with
check.
the font as well. So but I like to be honest, we could change the font to a font you have, like, but
Now you have it. I see it. I was lazy.
yeah, no worries.
Not that I have enough to do. I really didn't feel like uploading these fonts to my computer. I got very lazy. I forgot. And I was doing this really late at night. I'm making excuses for myself.
I know how it is. Don't worry.
All right, so that's in. I didn't really change that much of that one, but this one is the one I was playing with. Because you had repeat, the text was repeated. When I opened the document, you had
Oh, okay.
like, I got it down to 4 pages. You had it at 8, and these 2 pages you repeated twice. So with that said, since we have the gutter, I kind of aligned this black ribbon thing to be in the gutter. I think it'll work better in the gutter. And then to have this just, because it's from the president of the university. I think having the red and the black type, it was really hard to read. And these photos are very, very powerful. And, but if you really feel strongly about the red,
No, I was actually considering to have it white. It was just I made the other design white, and I kind of wanted to like do something a bit different. But I
Yeah.
agree
This
that
is,
it looks, it's easier to read. Like you don't like the pictures in itself are, as you said, that strong. I don't think you need the red, to be honest.
yeah, it's very powerful. And then I took your photo here and made that the title.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that at the start, and I actually spent like an hour on trying to make that look good, and I
It
did a
does
lot of
look
different
good.
things, and then I just like I don't know, I stepped away from it
Oh,
at the end.
all right. Well,
But I think you like it looks good.
yeah, I just think because it's coming from the president, like have that good afternoon opening text have its own body of text, in the typical flush letter format, and then the other two pages being more creative. But we got some ragging issues to deal with here, and some things that have to be done to make it work better.
We might it might work to put in a photo at the bottom to the right after like the whole text.
Well, if
To,
you
like,
want to go
fit-
back and like, if you guys feel like you want to retweak these pages, this is the format we need them retweaked in. If you want to retweak it. Let me see, do I connect these? Yeah, see, I connected the text boxes together. But I think, I don't know what you put in here for your path settings. Right, so that's that page. Jennifer, we're missing all your stories. Do you have any of them done? I couldn't find anything on G Drive for you.
Yeah, I have them done. I just have one issue with the long one, but I'm just gonna try to put in my signature. I think that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, so we need your stories to add into this page flow. This is
Does it have to be like a text, or like we have to actually like write it down, or it doesn't really matter? I just want to
everyone's
know.
submitting their InDesign files, full layout in the template that we're using, so that all we have to do is copy and paste what you've done into the master document.
Mm.
You can't send us a TXT file. It has to be formatted with an illustration.
I have a quick question.
Mhm.
When I'm going back in to edit the rest of the pages,
Mhm.
should I edit them directly in the same document that you have already made edits to, and then just resend it, like reshare it in the drive?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Okay.
package this,
Okay.
upload it.
Mhm.
Because right now I had to download everyone's stuff on my computer to do everything. And so I'm gonna repackage it so nothing's missing.
Okay.
And I'll try to like import Bernard's font, but we're like missing Honeymoon Limbo, early church and COVID-19. I got this story in. There was a lot of spacing issues that had to be fixed here with the columns, because some of them were too close to each other.
I wanted to mention for the early church, it's long.
That's okay.
So I might gonna need you to help me fix it, because I was trying to like fix it, but like I don't know, like I'm kind of overwhelmed and like how it's not. I was trying to put it all in 2 pages at least. I did 2 columns, but it ended up being like 3. But then I also have like the little like what's the thing called when like the sentence don't like it doesn't finish, so it goes on to the next, and it has like the little line in between. I forgot that word. What is it called?
Did you do an illustration for it?
So because it was so long, I just did like very very little. I just did like lines around like borders, I guess you can say, just like some bordering. But like because the 3rd page, it's like half of it has a text, like the whole half. I just did a little since it was kind of like line borders, I just did a little line illustration or something like that, if that makes sense.
Right, I can't wait to see it. I don't know. I have to see it, so I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so I just wanted to let you know that it's a long one as well. So it's
Yeah,
like-
I mean, some of these are really long. That's why this one is just typed. There's no way to like incorporate illustrations with this one. It's like super long. This one, we need to add a background color to go with this, Danielle. In 3D.
Sounds good. I'll probably maybe do like a green to yellow gradient to kind of match with the background of the actual picture.
Yeah, the green's so pretty. I think it'll look nice. We're missing in 3 days time, puppy photo poem. This is another photo from this person. We got to add the photo credit in. I just added the way it was in our document here, but it's probably better to have his full name in there, not just what I just put this as a placeholder, but we need his real Cardinal photo Eden. Like what? To find it. Where is that? Let's see it.
It's right above your name in photography, I believe. Cardin Alice.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
copy that person's name and just Alice and then Eden. But we should have her first name, right? Alice. Call it Eden first. So again, we need to come up with a titling for the photos that are on these full pages like this. That photo looks like a painting, it's really beautiful. And then here's something that Latina has. And she has two photos that were really pretty and they looked great side by side, but I don't know, if our pagination changes again, we'll be able to have them next to each other, which I prefer. But for now, they're not. French poems we're missing. Oh, wait, is that as far as I got? Okay, that's as far as I got. So there's page 67 to 77, whatever's left here. I can finish adding and then I'm going to hand everything off to you, Danielle, and package it.
That sounds good.
Okay, so in the meantime, I'm just wondering if it's easier, Bernard, like, do you want to do this layout yourself again, or just we can just do this together right now? It's just this, I don't remember how to change this wrap that you have. I think the wrap is here, right? Under properties. Bernard? Right here? Is that what you use? Wrap around object?
Could you say that again?
Oh, I see it. I'm just trying to fix this wrap.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to. You could perhaps just make the text go long. Yeah, like that, and it might work if you do it even further down. Because it looks like, I think it looks good, but it kind of messes up the word, like the reading flow when
Yeah, it's a little hard to read, but
yeah, like obviously it works, but it's just like it's not optimal.
so it's almost like we could put in like a fake box here that has no fill and no stroke
Yeah, and then make
and
it
add the wrap.
smart. I haven't done that or thought about that before, but that's clever.
It's the easy way to cheat it. You know. Where'd that box go? So then I'm going to do that here. And I'm going to add one here. that way, when the text is wrapping, it'll be easier to control.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
So we just need to, this, we don't worry about the title. This one you have a font to install. So what is the font?
It's called, I think it's called half regular. Yeah, no, you can see it. It's
This one.
no, or yeah, it is perhaps
That's
that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's correct.
I forgot what font that was. So I guess, Danielle, we have to install these fonts.
Yeah, that should be fine.
So, was that the only font though? Like the other one? There. That one's in.
I think that's the right one.
This one I didn't add. That one. And this is yours, Latin, WD, Dejeuner. Okay. It's still not liking it. For some reason,
Yep,
not
wide Latin.
wide. I must have uploaded the wrong one.
I uploaded the AI file for the blade, the background for it with my signature at the bottom. When you get a chance, see if it copies over well. Cause I'm just gonna do the one for now, and if it's if it's easy, then I'll do the rest of them. But if not, we can figure out another way to.
So the font you gave me is Latin wide.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up as wide Latin regular. But when I go to look for it here, I type in wide. It's not showing up. There's something, the font's not showing up right for some reason. Which thing did you add your signature to? Which
What'd you say?
you added your signature to what? Which illustration?
To the blade.
The blade. Okay. So this one, if you could add the title above the couch to the artwork and convert the type to outlines, that'll make our lives easier. Can you do that? And then put your signature in there like that. Okay. Yes, no, yes.
Did you want me to move the illustration down or just put the title above it?
But it, I think it looks nice above it. I think it kind of like makes a nice lockup with it above it. And then you can convert the font to outline, so it's part of the whole Illustrator file, and just send the AI. All right, let me finish. All right, so for now, I'm just gonna start repopulating. You guys work on adding your signatures to your art, and then make a folder with today's date called Art with Signatures or something like that, or put each artwork in the specific story so I can find it. It'll be easier to organize that way. So, oh my God. I'm not going to backtrack, Danielle. I'm only going to keep moving forward with the pages that are left to do. So you'll be importing Stephanie's stuff,
Okay.
all right?
Yep.
So I'm going to pick up where I left off here, French poems. I'm going to stop sharing because it's kind of eating up my memory. All right, I'm going to stop recording. Do you guys know what to do for now while I do this? Because we got to keep working and